Hey team, it's Lizzie here, your health and fitness coach. Welcome to the Metabolize podcast. I'm here to help you achieve your fitness goals, and that includes your dream body shape. So team, I've been thinking about a very interesting topic to talk about here in our podcast. And then I realized I shouldn't skip my very intense journey back in Australia. You know why? Because it taught me so much about comfort, about progress, about the importance of living the process in order to get to the results. In my opinion, all of the things I had to go through has everything to do with the health and fitness life. So I've decided that I really needed to share with you guys everything that happened to me, everything I had to live back in Australia in Gold Coast, the city where I lived for over 1.5 years. I'm ready to happily announce that this is the first of 3 episodes of my intense and challenging experience back in Australia at F45 training in Gold Coast. That's it. But before we get started, first and foremost, I know you guys might be asking yourselves, why the hell did she decide to go to the other side of the world? Australia is so far away from her final destination. Yes, it is, I know this. But actually, Australia played a very important role to get me closer to my goals, to what I really wanted to achieve here in America. I was done in Brazil. I had already built my professional career, a very important story back in the city, and I really wanted to take a step forward to what I was dreaming here in America, which is a professional and personal experience, a life here in America. So I was still waiting on a result of my green card process, and I wasn't really interested in finding an opportunity and working again in Brazil. I said, no, what I really want right now is start to build something in English. I want to prove to everyone that I can speak English, that I can communicate in English. So I think that the first move is trying to build a resume in English, because everything is in Portuguese. My education is in Portuguese. So I really needed to prove that I have some education in English as well. So that's why I decided to start looking for some courses all over the world, only in English-speaking countries, that could get me closer to my dreams, my professional dreams, what I really wanted to achieve. And I found out that I could take a Certificate 3 in health and fitness in Australia. So in my opinion, it was the perfect plan, because I would increase my knowledge on health and fitness, which I love. You guys know this. I've always worked out. I've always shared my routine in the gym here on social media. I love to stay on a diet to keep in shape. And I'm always sharing with you guys what I have to do, what I have to go through to always keep in shape. So why not? I have an opportunity now to understand, to learn more on health and fitness, and on top of that, in English. So I'll get the chance to improve my skills when it comes to listening, to reading, to speaking, which is even more important. So perfect plan. I had the course, I had the country, the city, which is Gold Coast, tickets in hands. Let's do this. What am I waiting for? And I didn't wait for anything. So just so you know, guys, that was the first time, not the first time I traveled overseas, but the first time I would be away from Brazil, from my family, my friends, from everyone I love for such a long time. I've been to other countries, but not for over 1 year. So my experiences were very, very quick. And that would be a very, very long experience, and very important as well. Okay, here we go. I was actually a little bit worried about finding a job, because Australia is not a cheap country. Everything's very expensive. Food, transportation. I had a little bit of money to help me maintain my expenses for the beginning of my journey there, but not for a long time. So since I was in Brazil before Getting on the plane, I was already looking for some opportunities, but it didn't really work. So when I got to Australia, I started looking for something to do. And I didn't stop till I find something like a chance. And I did everything that everyone told me to do. I started to print a lot of resumes and I spread them all around bars, restaurants, receptions, and commercial and business buildings, And I have no experience in tending the public, the audience. But well, I'm a journalist, I'm a communicator. I think I had some background in communication, and this is gonna help me talk to the public, talk to the audience. So I relied on this, on my experience, on my background. And then my first phone call happened. So it was Dexter. He was the manager of the bar from Surfers Paradise. Surfers Paradise, just so you know, that it is the center of Gold Coast. Like if you are watching from Salvador, which is my home city, it could be like Baja, the neighborhood Baja. Like everyone who goes to Salvador has to get to know Baja. Like it's the center, the point where all tourists go to have a good time, because all the bars and restaurants, we have like an amazing ocean view over there. So it's a very, very beautiful place and very expensive too. So Dexter called me back. I had already dropped my resume there, and he gave me a call saying that if I wanted to, I was invited to do a trial over there. So I said, why not? Yes, I want to. I'm very interested. I want to do something. I just want to start making money in Australia, and at the same time improve my English, improve my background, and getting some experience doing something like working at a job. And then I went there. I was very honest to him. He asked me, do you have some experience in bartending? Dexter, I have no experience at all. I don't even drink. I don't know anything. And he said, don't worry about that. I'll teach you everything you need to know. Just be very, very nice to the customers. Try to smile all the time. Be patient. And I'm sure that very, very quickly, in a few weeks, you'll be ready and you'll be more confident. And he was right about that. So I started to bartend, and in a couple of weeks, I was even more confident. So now I know how to make some cocktails. I know some wines. I know what a white wine is. Some stuff that I've never had any idea. And yeah, that was my first experience working in Australia as a bartender, something I've never thought I would do in my entire life. And I was there doing something brand new. My gosh, guys, it is so important to challenge ourselves and do something that we think that we're not capable of, but actually we are. So if I was there, I never thought I would be able to serve someone, to make a drink, and I was doing that. So if I was able to do that, we can do anything we want. It might sound a little bit silly. You were just a bartender. Wow, that's a lot for someone who doesn't know anything about drinks. I don't even drink. I have no experience. And I was there doing something completely challenging for me. I mean, presenting the news as a TV host, live on TV, that was not something challenging for me because I did it for over 10 years. But bartending, yes, that was something very difficult. And I was very scared, but I did it. I faced it, and I did it, and I made it. I worked at the Cabo Hotel, the name of the bar in Surfers Paradise, for 1 year. And my gosh, over 1 year actually. Yeah, in 11 days, I got this job. In 11 days after getting to Australia, I got this opportunity. I was so excited. I told Dexter, I've never bartended in my life. This is my first time doing something I've never done before. But you know what? I am so excited about that. I'm willing to do everything I have to, and I promise you, I'll be the best bartender of this entire country. I actually told this to myself in my mind. I didn't tell him that. But anyway, I was very happy doing something brand new. I was getting more and more experience, and that was amazing. Getting more confident about bartending, doing something completely different. But I wasn't done because I was studying, taking my certificate 3 in health and fitness. So I really wanted the experience as a personal trainer, as a group fitness instructor. I don't know. I wanted something in the fitness industry, and I chased this. I went after that, and so what I decided to do was, okay, I'll keep working here at the Cabo Hotel. I'll keep studying, but I'll try to find something else. Not because of the money, but because of the experience. Listen up, guys. I was in Australia not because of the money, not because I needed to work. No, if I wanted to work, I could have stayed in Brazil and find some other things to do. As a presenter, as a reporter, doesn't matter, right? What I wanted was the experience. What I wanted was to build a better resume, right? Now with some education in English, with some things I did in an English-speaking country, right? So that's what I was looking for, actually. Oh my gosh. That's what I was looking for, actually, and that's what I did. Okay, so I started to look for opportunities in the fitness industry, and I found out that F45 training was looking for in Surfers Paradise in Labrador. They were from the same group. They were looking for a trainer, but I was still taking my certificate 3 in health and fitness, so I was not ready to work because I needed to complete the course in order to be able to work, right? But anyway, I tried, even though I wasn't ready, even though I wasn't done with the course. So I got in contact with the owners, Ash and Ray. Ray was actually like more in charge of the whole thing. He was the owner of Surfers Paradise, where I worked, where I lived, where my course was. So everything happened in Surfers Paradise. I just needed to take a walk from home to my course, from home to the Cabo Hotel. So it was perfect because the studio was there. And everything, the whole communication, the whole conversation happened through emails. So after some back and forth emails, he told me to go. He scheduled an appointment with me, and he told me to go to the studio at 6 a.m. That's it, to talk to me. But actually, what he really wanted to was to see me performing in one of the classes. So 6 a.m., that was after one of the morning classes. So he wanted me to take the class after 6 a.m. So we would talk a little bit at 6 a.m. and then at 6:40, which would be the third class of the morning, I would take this class. Actually, I would do this class, and he would see me performing. So he would be able to check my performance, if I was ready to work as a future personal trainer, as a future group fitness instructor, right? He saw that I was in shape, but that wasn't enough. He needed to see me on the floor, right? Yeah, I get a little bit worried, and oh my gosh, 6 a.m. Do I really want to do that? So early. Okay, but I wanted that so much. That was something I was like, oh my gosh, waiting for a long time. I was energetic in Australia because nobody told me to do that. Nobody told me, yeah, hey, you need to go to Australia to start looking for something to do in an English-speaking country in order to build a resume in English. No, I did that because I wanted to. So when you really want to do something, nobody can stop you. Nobody could stop me. I was 36 years old. I'm not a young girl anymore, but I was so full of energy. My gosh, I've never worked so hard in my entire life. Immigrants work hard, believe me. I'm the proof of it. So that's okay. I have to work. at the bar. I have to go to school every single day. And if I need to, I'll get the second job. Because that's what I want. Nobody can stop me. Okay, and then I said, yes, I'll be there at 6 a.m. No problem. I will work. I will wake up at 4 a.m., 5 a.m. It doesn't matter. That's what I want. I'm ready for that. So, how this story will continue, what is going to happen, you will find out in the next episode. So stay tuned. Thanks for staying here with me. And don't forget to metabolize.